BC, make some noise. No. That's a nice little patty cake. That's a nice little patty cake. If you're having a good time, let me hear you make some noise up in here. Yeah. If you're learning something, let me hear you make some noise up in here. Yeah, because I just learned that Noah lived in Compton. I didn't know that. I thought he was, because they must have got that from the Message version of the Bible. Because y'all know the Message version is the most ghettoest, loosest interpretation of the Bible. My boy had the Message, the remix, and the forward was by Diddy. I was like, what is this? It didn't even make no sense. I opened it up, it said, God created the heaven and the earth, and he looked down and said, take that, take that, take that. I was like, what is this? Make no sense. I see why they only let us do this once a year, though, because we crazy. We fully crazy. It's a church that lets us do this kind of thing. I'm thinking things, though, like Patrick Wise, my dude that plays Jesus. Give it up for him. Starting to think he plays Jesus a little too well. Like that might be Patrick Wise, might just be his, alter identity or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Wayne Batman. Like, when the last time you seen Jesus and Patrick Wise in the same room together? Just me? Telling you, we was in the car the other day. My battery died. He went to the hood, opened it up, touched it. Battery was resurrected. I'm trying to tell you, small miracles. I'm telling you, when I get to heaven and Jesus is like Patrick, I'll be like, I knew it. Glad I was always cool with you. That's all I'm saying. It's always cool. I wish they had the choir stand still up here, because this is probably as close as I ever get to being in the choir at Faithful Central, because somebody said, Hey, don't be on. I know singing is not my gift. I don't even go to black karaoke for that very reason. Like, I go to other people's karaoke. I go to Asian karaoke, Latino karaoke, white karaoke, because they're going to have fun. Not black karaoke. Black karaoke, they coming to get a record deal. They got their lace front weaves fight. They got sequins outfits. They got karaoke dance steps. They done had karaoke rehearsal in 1 and 2 and read and sing. No, this is too much pressure. I ain't come for all that. And now at Faithful Central, you got to put in an application before you can even audition. She said, that's right. That's what we don't want no singers like you on stage. They won't let you neither? Me neither. I put my application in, it exploded. I was like, wow, okay, I get it, I see. Love my church. And Carl, give it up for Carl, hosting. AKA Samuel Jackson, a little bit earlier. He said I could come up here. He said, you can talk about everything. You can talk about us as the Faithful Central troupe. He said, you can talk about the church. I said, cool, I can do that. I can talk about y'all. I can talk about the church. He said, you know what, you can talk about Bishop. I said, no, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. Because here's why. I think Bishop got like a supersized anointing on him. He different than other bishops, Like regular bishops, I think they hear from like the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I think Bishop hear from the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Daniel in the lion's den, David, Samson before he got a haircut. I'm just saying. 4 or 5 other brothers from the Old Testament. I'm saying he anointed. I ain't trying to get on his bad side. I don't fool around with that. Because I feel like, I don't want to mess things up. I want to get in heaven. I want to get into heaven. Because I feel like Bishop has like a first name basis with Jesus. I think he got Jesus on speed dial. I think he called Jesus. He be like, KC, this is JC. What's up with you? I just feel like that. So I might need a Christian character reference once I get up to the pearly gates. They be like, hey, Pete. Yeah, this is Kenneth at the front gate. Yeah, this is Pete. We got this comedian dude named Kente Scott. Yeah, he said he was one of your congregation. Oh, yeah, Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, Yeah, no. Yeah, just make him wait in the line. Because I feel like there might be a line. Because everybody from all over the world is going to heaven, so there might be a line. I'm the only one think like that? And it'd probably be a long line, and he'd probably put me in the back, and I'd be like, man, how long you been waiting in line? Oh, like 2,000 years. What? But up here, it only feel like 2 days. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And that'd be the one line you wouldn't want to be like black, because you can't even wait in line out here at the church. You get here late, folks be like, ooh, why they close the doors? Why we gotta wait outside? I might be missing my blessing. I don't care if I'm late, let me in. You ain't gonna do that in that line. Like one person in front of you would be like, what's taking this line so long? Hey, hurry up! And they just poof, disappear. You be like, I'm gonna wait, I'm good, I'm cool. It don't seem like that long, it don't seem like that long. It'd be that one brother try to walk up to the front. Hey, man, I think I'm on the list. I think I'm on the list. Be like, who list you on? I'm on Jesus' list. Everybody's on Jesus' list that's up here. Get back to the back of the line. And they wanted me to talk about relationships up here. Anybody in a relationship? Married people, make some noise. Whatever. Single people, make some noise. There's a lot of y'all in here. Like a gang of y'all up in here. And I know why they asked me, because I have a good perspective on it. You know, my parents were married this past August for 48 years. Give it up. Yes, thank you. Mm-hmm. They were separated for the last 24 of them, but the point is, they still married. They can skip into heaven hand in hand, is all I'm saying. They're doing the right thing. And I, myself, have personally been in a 19-year committed relationship. Give it up for that. Yeah, thank you. It's with my barber, but that's not the point. The point is I'm committed to keeping his hairline straight in his 19 years, that's what I'm saying. I get him an anniversary present every time I go see him. I'll be like, you the best, you the best. Can't nobody do this hair like that. I've been single too long, I'm just playing. I've been single for a while. If you're single and you know it, clap your hands. You see the difference in the male clap and the female clap? I've been single so long, they won't even let me RSVP +1 anymore. I'd be like, it'll be me +1. They'd be like, who? Give me a name. Like, whatever, shoot. I go to people's parties, I gotta ask in front of people, hey, is it gonna be single people there, or is it just gonna be all couples? Because now, y'all, of course, that's in relationships and couples, y'all be throwing your relationships in single people's face all at the party. All cupcaking and cuckoo, hey, boo-boo, whatever. Nobody wants to see all that. Gotta go home and watch Netflix, because y'all fooling around. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm single, it's a recession, not really having a good time with it. Because ladies, all y'all have to do is get ready and be cute. Brothers gotta make business decisions when we decide what we're doing. Like, I drove from my house in Inglewood to a lady's house in Burbank. Got to her front door, she said, where are we going? I said, back inside. I just put dinner and a movie in my gas tank to get out here. I hope you got Netflix, because I love that. I love Netflix. Love Netflix. I met a lady here 3 weeks ago at church. She was a stunner. I said, thank you, Jesus. This might be the one. I said, oh, I would really like to take you out. Where do you live? She said, I live in Lancaster. I said, that ain't nothing but the devil. Get thee behind me, Satan. You trying to play with my emotions. The devil is a liar. My wife lives in Inglewood. 5-mile radius. I know it, Jesus. Thank you. Mama stay, mama star, mama star. Y'all so silly. Stop it. Y'all so silly. And I just recently, like, I have a low tolerance for foolishness in relationships. So I don't do arguing. Brothers, if you don't do arguing, clap your hands. All the brothers that's by themselves. One brother was clapping on this side so his wife wouldn't see. I don't do it either. Except for when she starts it, then I got it. But I don't do arguing because it's too much stress. Like, I was going out with this lady for like 3 weeks. We argued every day. And I was like, no, this not gonna work for you, boy. I quit. And this is exactly what she said, true story. Well, that's good. You didn't deserve me, because if you can't put up with my worst, you don't deserve my best. I said, first of all, those are wedding vows. Those are not in the dating manual. Second of all, you got those backwards. You gotta do for better or for worse. That means ain't nobody just, it's like you don't go to the bank, open a bank account, don't put no money in, just take out $3,000. You're starting to red. So you can't do that in a relationship. You gotta put some money in the better bank before you start making worse withdrawals up in here. Preaching up in here. All right, that's how I didn't get it. Let me get over here, get this side. But I'm about to get out of here. Anybody got kids up in here? Anybody got kids? Kids? A couple people in here ain't got no babysitters. Their kids are right here crying and everything. Like, take that baby for a walk. That baby, I want to go somewhere else. This ain't no fun. Teenagers, if you are a parent of a teenager, let me hear you make some noise. Teenage girls, make some noise. I still don't understand why y'all are cheering about that. I have a teenage girl. Teenage parents, make me understand what this face is. It's called teenage Tourette's. Because it only happens when you ask him to do something like chores around the house. Like put up the dishes. Why? Because you don't pay no rent and I can't throw you out. But I told my daughter at 16 she could start dating. Man, y'all with me on that? 16 is good at? No. Here's my thing. I don't want my daughter to be 29 still living with me because I said, no, you wait too long to start dating. Because at that point, she's not my daughter, she's a roommate, and she ain't put in on the light bill. I'm like, Daddy, what are we doing today? Trying to find you a husband, you need to go. So bachelor pad, you tripping. I said 16 was a good age, which everybody got to meet her father, that's all I'm saying. So at 16, of course, all the boys start calling. I try not to be overly fatherly with it, try to let her have her little space. Till this one dude called, and he had more bass in his voice than Carl Gilliard. And I said, who is that? She was like, because that's what they do when you ask them a question. It's like they smack their lips, cough, and sneeze all at the same time. And I was like, bless you. I said, who is that? She was like, bless you again. That's just my friend Henry. I said, you're gonna have to hang up the phone. She was like, Daddy, why are you tripping? I said, I'm not tripping, here's my problem. I don't know no new dude's name Henry. The youngest dude I know named Henry is 56. Ain't no new dudes named Henry and no new women named Gladys. They come into the world at 33, so you're gonna have to hang up the phone. This little arrogant dude gonna call back. I said, look here, old dude name. My daughter is 16, old dude name, and there would be no R. Kelly going on up in here. Do we understand each other? Old dude name. He said, I'm sorry, sir, I was named after my grandfather. I said, you need to get you a new dude nickname like Lil H or Hen. Hey, y'all, that's my time. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show. My name is Kente Scott. God bless.